Hey, so I haven't done life tips today, but I'm about to go outside and sit in the car, and we're going to do it. And it's going to be really fun. So, I talked a little bit about this yesterday, but the biggest power that I have amassed in dealing with people that have nefarious intentions of any side of the spectrum is to just walk away, right? Leave them in their silence of bullshit and go. And that is the most powerful thing you can do, because if someone can control your emotional response, they control you. Okay? So when someone is intentionally trying to invoke that, the most powerful thing you can do is shut the fuck up, walk away. There is no argument worth having, no conversation worth attempting to stop someone whose only goal is destruction. Okay? So that is my superpower. And over the course of this, I would love to teach you how to do that, because sometimes it is really hard. Sometimes you really want to be talking up for yourself, right? But you just have to recognize when it is futile and when it is not. However, because I have had such a fucking calendar year of betrayal and Decepticons and all of the drama, I am going to spill some truth tonight. Now, I'm going to do this in a coded way so that only the people who this is about will know that this is about them, because I don't want them getting attention. I don't want them getting notoriety for their behavior, because they don't deserve it. I want them to know that I know what they are, because I didn't say that because they weren't worth it. But you guys will appreciate this, so it's for you. So first up, we have No Way. This was a friend that was in a relationship, and there was nothing ever weird. But when a different disagreement happened between me and the next two on this list, they seem to sort of, if not outright take their side, definitely want to give them the chance to talk to me with all of us. And I was like, "Nar," because I've already been dealing with this situation for 3 days by myself before I even told anybody what was going on, which was only because you asked. And I don't care if anybody remains friends with these people, but I'm not gonna do that because they're weird. So when this person seemingly seemed to take their side and disengage from all social media with me, that seemed pretty clear, so I let that be. So then, why, pray tell, did this person start viewing my TikTok story every single day, which at that time period was primarily selfies of me, while not following me? Meaning you're coming specifically to my page to do this. Why? Why? You're disgusting. You're the biggest disappointment of them all, because I at least had a feeling that they would turn out to be pieces of shit. You were a complete surprise. Fuck you. Okay. Then we have Lame and Flimsy Dud. Now, they're a pair, despite their silence on whether or not they were officially a pair. They were definitely a duo of destruction, because the both of them behaved similarly towards me and a 20-year-old. Mind you, one of these people is in their mid-20s, the other is in their mid-30s. And when they got called out on it, they refused to speak. They played dumb, because they are. You're both dumb. You are the dumbest people I've ever met. You're both quite literally Peter Pan at 15 years old mentally. You will never grow up as long as you think that you can treat people in a transactional way and just stuff in enough tokens, even though they are contradictory, to get them to shut the fuck up. Ho, when you are sending someone stuff through text or voice clip, they can see what you're saying. You're not in person. You don't have a physical power to manipulate them. So you're not doing what you think you're doing, and reading through the transcript is like reading the ramblings of a fucking lunatic. You guys have a problem, and you need to probably go under the jail, because Lord knows, remember, you didn't answer. So I don't know what the fuck y'all's deal was, but I know it was nasty, and I know you led an entire group of people to their fucking spiritual goddamn demise because they chose you. So congratulations, you dirty bitches. Loser, my current roommate and co-parent. We have said what we needed to say on that in person, to be fair, mostly. But just wow, that was a fun ride. It does seem like both myself and higher powers have intervened to stop this madness before it continues any further. And that's a relief, but my God, this has been the most horrific fucking year of my life in dealing with a partner, and it isn't even because of like physical shit, because I've been there, had that, right? No, this is because it was so fucking passive aggressive and covert that it actually almost drove me fucking insane. But it didn't, because I'm that fucking bitch. Okay? Right. Next up is Doey. Doey was a very good friend. Doey and I were friends for several years. There were definitely the 1, 2, 3s that I talked about yesterday. There was some ones, right? But again, context and content matter. So they weren't the same things. So one time, normal. Even twice on a couple of them, normal, right? Had a conversation every time. We never had a problem with conversation. All of a sudden, Doey gets a new beau. Okay? And this new beau, not a great person. Not great for Doey. Doey starts acting different towards me. Doey starts lashing out at me after coming to me for reassurance about their complicated feelings about their beau. Right? So I'm trying to be as gentle as I can because I am reading the writing on the wall here. And this is a canon event that I unfortunately have experienced too many times myself. But does Doey listen to me? No. Doey actually gets 3 tries, because that's how much I did not want to abandon Doey during a literal abusive relationship. But they just wouldn't let it go. So I did. And they still sent me a birthday present like several months later. And I did not ask for that, nor did I want it. And they were both in the toy category. And I have 5 children. So work that math out for yourself. And then they messaged me like the next month or so talking like, you never said thank you and stuff. For what? For the shit you sent to my house without permission? Shut the fuck up. I don't have to say thank you for things people sent me that I did not fucking ask for and people that I'm not currently talking to. Literally, that conversation, I went off. So I guess I did fairly say what I needed to, but to be fair, it was also in a fit of like, I'm so sick of you acting like the fucking victim here when you were a cunt. So, anyway. And very last, we have chandelier loosens. Because what happens if a chandelier loosens? Well, lots of breaks. And this person was the longest standing friend that I had this year that didn't die. And I still don't know what fucking happened, because I didn't do anything different than I've ever done in talking about what we were talking about. It was their reaction that was different. They got emotionally aggressive with me and hung up on me. So I just sent them a message that said, hey, it sounds like you need some space. And so do I after that. So I'm good. And after that, they didn't talk to me through my dad dying or my best friend dying. They didn't reach out actually until I reached out to several friends to say happy Valentine's Day. And what I got in response to that was the most fucking pathetic ass message blaming literally everything ever in the history of life on me, which made me laugh, claiming that they'd never done something like I did despite doing worse, and just all this crap. So I respond and they never respond again. And then when it comes up several months later, they say I never responded, but screenshots, baby. So you motherfucker, you sit there and ice your bones and don't call me again, because you're blocked. That's why I didn't go through. That's why you didn't get a response. You're not coming to mommy for her to comfort you out of this. Because you notice how you left me alone when I had 3 fucking people die, my relationship blow up, and multiple friends act like shit. But you called me immediately when you got in a car wreck? Oh, fuck. Who's missing who, bitch? So anyway, here is your reminder that while it is important to stay silent and move on from low rent bitches, you can also speak that truth in any way that gets it out of your beautiful head. I love you. Good night. See you tomorrow. Mwah.